Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Checking my mic. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. All right. Good day, everybody. What is going on, guys? How are we doing? Who's ready to win an AU Falcon, mate? Mate, I apologize for literally like how long this is like taken. It's like so much more work than I thought originally, this project. And, yeah, just it's been pretty hectic the last few weeks. Yeah, lots of stuff has been going on. So I figured I got to do this. We got to give it away. It's been too long. We're picking a winner tonight. And pretty much everybody who has gone in on the fund, like donated, like whatever small amount, just being a part of this project, you're in the draw. I've got all the names written down on this piece of paper, and on the GoFundMe site, we have all the names that are kept there, and we're gonna just Google randomize pretty much. So I'm just gonna wait, until roughly 7 o'clock before we actually do the giveaway. But while we're here, we can answer a few questions, have a bit of a chat, and mate, when's the F6 getting given away, mate? Never. Out of my cold, dead hands, that F6 will go away because, yeah, I cannot wait to share with you guys this F6 build. Like after it's been at Rob, it's still at Rob's right now. We ran into like a couple of dramas, so he's really like put in some massive hours, like trying to get this car perfect because he knows it's going on camera. So he's definitely crossing all his T's and dotting all his I's on my F6, which I absolutely love. And it's oh mate, I cannot wait. Monday morning, I am going to get it, and he's going to run it on the dyno for me. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm absolutely stoked. Cannot wait to share that. There'll be a video coming out most 100% Tuesday. So yeah, be prepared, guys. It's going to be hectic. Somebody was asking how many entrants do we have. All right, let me just double check because it does change, and you guys can still enter now if you want to. I mean, I haven't drawn it yet, so if anyone wants to enter, you still got a chance. I will tell you guys right now. So out of all PayPal, out of all the people who've like commented like donations through the live streams and Patreon members, we also had people who got some tickets from my shop on Big Cartel. So we had a total of 68 people. So they're all written here. There's 68 people there. And let me just double check because this has been going crazy on the GoFundMe. So I'm just checking the GoFundMe app here. We have got another 2 new entries, which is always great. Let's see. Where are we? Donations. Shoot. It's easier to do it online. I think we have about 200 from what I remember. I think we have about 200. I'm going to check that on. I'll have to bring it up on my computer here. I'll just bring it up right now. Here we go. GoFundMe. get an exact list here because I'm going to have to update this before we do the actual draw. And yeah, so we've got 68 people outside of GoFundMe. So that's, yeah, like Patreon, Big Cartel Shop, just donating through a live stream. And we also had a whole bunch of people who actually donated again through, what was the other one? Jeez, I'm losing track of where I'm going. Yeah, Patreon, Big Cartel, and PayPal. Yeah, that's where we go. Yeah, PayPal, there's quite a few. All right, let me just find this fund. Where are we? Your funds. Here we go. And I click on this. So view fundraiser. We have see all. Where is it? See all. Give me. Come on. 187 donations. So let us just do the math here. What do we got? Yeah, 187 plus 68 at the moment. So it's pretty good chances, guys. This I'm telling you, like, there's a pretty good chance to winning this thing. So 187. I'm just doing math here. So like 255. 255 entries so far, guys. This is a bloody good shot at a wicked AU. And I'm telling you guys right now, I am absolutely devastated that this AU is going. Like, I'm happy to give you. I'm just telling you right now, whoever wins this better be a good, bloody person because this AU, it definitely deserves a good home. And yeah, it's just so good, so reliable. Now, let me just tell you guys, yeah, we got about another 15, 20 minutes, before it's 7 o'clock here. Let me just tell you guys, though, I want to tell you guys because obviously when we started this, all the borders were kind of like open and like people could just travel wherever they wanted to. And that was the whole kind of idea with this giveaway was that I was going to drive it to whoever won in Australia because, we weren't landlocked, now it's a little bit up in the air, I don't know if someone over East wins this right now. I am not sure when I'm going to be able to bring it to them. We're going to have to work that out because I don't believe until like December 1st we're allowed to leave WA. Like, I think we can go to Queensland, but I don't think we cannot go to New South Wales. We cannot go to Victoria. Maybe Adelaide we can go to. So it's going to be interesting, but I think after December 1st, all those restrictions are meant to be gone. So, yeah, whoever wins, like, I don't know, we're going to have to just work out what we're going to do unless, like, you guys want to have it brought over somehow. If you got a mate with a trailer, I don't know. But, like, I'm willing to bring it over, but I just need the government to legally let me go and bring it over. So that's all I'm telling you guys now. You're better sending on a truck. Yeah, I know we would be better off sending on a truck, but the whole idea of this video, the whole idea of this was the whole idea when we made this video in the beginning, we said this, like, this is what we were saying. We were like, we're going to drive it to whoever wins because we wanted to, like, how cool would that video be? Like, vlogging in AU, driving across the Nullarbor. To me, that was just the coolest thing ever, like having a thumbnail of like the AU in the middle of the Nullarbor, like, and the thing would, and I guarantee you guys, it would absolutely go, no worries. Like, it is so reliable. I'll tell you what, like, that thing would just motor. Yeah, it's wicked. So yeah, that was my whole idea because I really want to go over East as well. I've been trying to get over East for like the last 2 years to film some crazy cars because so many of you good guys are over there with some epic cars. And, I need to get over there. I've been waiting and waiting. This Corona stuff is doing my head in. I'm so over it. I'm over the borders being closed. I'm over everything. So yeah, that's the issue at the moment. But we don't know who's gonna win. It's totally random, guys. Everyone has a name. Everyone has a number, and we're gonna Google randomize the number. So literally, whoever wins, we're just gonna figure it out. So uh, the 300,000 kilometers, does it still drive mad better than? Mate, I'll tell you right now, for comfort, it drives better than the F6. It no doubt about it. Like my bushes are flogged in that F6. I need to do them ASAP. And yeah, the AU just floats, man. That thing just floats on the highway. It's so good. Um, yeah, and look again. It's all speculation. We're gonna find out very shortly who's actually won, and who knows? It could be somebody in WA that lives 10 minutes away. Could be some dude that lives in far north Queensland, and we're gonna have to sort out how we're gonna get it up to him. But it's gonna be a pretty cool thing. I really want to meet the winner. I really wanted to like have a video of me going there and like hand delivering it. Like that was the whole thing I really wanted to do. Um, so yeah, like I think we could still do it. It's yeah, exciting. It's exciting. All right, so yeah, it's about 10 to 7 now. So we still got a couple of minutes to kill here, guys. What other questions did we have in here? Oh yeah, okay. So we can come to South Australia off. We can come to South Australia. Okay, I think it's only Victoria and Melbourne that we're not allowed to go into. Pretty much, from my knowledge. I think yeah, it's such a silly situation. Like it just seems ridiculous. Um, Mate, how would we get it to Tassie, mate? I don't know. Is there a bloody ferry? I don't. I got no idea, mate. Oh man. Yeah, whoever wins, mate, they gotta look after this thing. This is mate, what's the prize? A bloody t-shirt, mate. It's a freaking AU. It's a killer AU, mate. I'm telling you guys, this AU with the interior, like the wheels, like thing's been bloody ceramic coated. It is nice. Like and it just drives so well. You guys I can't wait to see the winner and like get the reaction of just first drives impressions because it kind of will blow your mind. I think this is the thing. A lot of people look at AUs and they go, "Oh, these things are just old, like ugly, crap cars." And man, it is absolutely, it's the best. Like it's the best. You did a GoFundMe of 15 quite a while ago and didn't leave my name. I should. Oh, mate, yeah, you should have. You definitely should have left your name. Yeah, we're gonna be in a little bit of a tricky situation, I guess, if someone didn't put their name down. But we'll do our best to kind of forensic whoever's won, and we'll see if we hit an anonymous winner or not. But hopefully we don't. Yeah. AU should go to a Victorian home, surely. 80% double vax, so you can deliver, mate. I can't. I did just the stupidity of the bureaucracy, mate. You think surely I would be allowed to, but no. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Um, did I put the chrome door handles in it, mate? No, man. I'm telling you guys, like I feel like I'm gonna try and get all this stuff still done. You like, if the guy lives around the corner, obviously he's gonna get it like on Monday or something. But uh, yeah, it's been, man. This is the thing with the AU build. Like it's been awesome. We've had so many great sponsors and you guys who've been like supporting it, and it's been really good. And throughout winter, it was kind of good for me because it gave me a little bit of content to put out for you guys since it was raining or since, people didn't want to get out with their cars. But man, it has been like so much work, like so much more work than I anticipated. Um, yeah, like, and the fact that I'm ramping up now in with videos, like I'm literally being I've literally had like, just get some light here, guys. I feel like it's a bit dark. I've literally had bloody filming 3 cars every day, every week. Not lately. It's been hectic. Like I'm too busy. Like I'm literally too busy for the AU, and that's why I was like, dude, I just have to give this thing away because I don't have time. Like I literally don't have time because a lot of these jobs to do it myself, because I don't really have like the funds to do it with somebody paying someone to do it, and that's not really what you guys want to see. So when I do it, it literally takes me like all day. I don't know what I'm doing. I have to get my neighbors to help me. But yeah, it's just been too busy. So like I'll still have a lot of little parts that people have donated that I'll give with the AU away. But yeah, I'll try my best to get most of it all done. What's the next giveaway? Man, look, I don't know if there's going to be another giveaway. Like, again, I've been telling you guys, this was a lot of work. You know, I think we raised like 4 grand on GoFundMe, and there was probably like another good, I can't remember. I'd have to do the calculations again. Probably another, probably we're close to 5 grand. But with all, it's just hard to do because at the moment, like I don't have enough sponsorship from like companies to buy something that's really exciting. Like, I'm not like an LCMT or something, LMCT plus people or Troy Candy. Like I don't have that kind of money behind me to go and buy like some killer build and then be like, hey, if you want to win it, like, chuck us $20. It's like I've got to have people pretty much like donate before they even know what I'm gonna buy. And the prices of cars now are just so crazy. It's like we'd have to have so much money to do something cool. It's really hard. A VY would be pretty epic. I'd love to do like an old, like a Commodore. I remember when you could buy like a freaking, what were they, a VS or like those, yeah, VY probably as well. Like, no, it was the one before the VY. Was they VS's, VU? And man, you could get them for like 6 grand, like 7 grand, like manual V8. Mate, those days are long gone now. So it's a bit sad, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, it totally depends if we have enough support again. Yeah, and that's it. Shipping stuff here, whenever you're even buying parts and stuff, it's just expensive. The VX2, yeah, VX. Maybe it was the VX. Yeah, I like those. Thanks, brother. He's saying my grind is unbelievably motivational, mate. Thank you. And honestly, you guys wouldn't. It's hard because the channel, man, like it's starting to. It's not been taking off like I wanted it to for a while, and it's a bit frustrating at times because we put in like tens of like hours of work for like it's like literally like I'll go out for half a day filming, I'll do another full day of editing, like running around organizing, posting these videos, and then sometimes if they bomb or they don't get like good views, like I'm talking about a good video will give me like a couple of $100, like it's not much. So it's a big grind right now to try and make a livable wage off YouTube, and it's definitely challenging still. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like the goal is to get up to that 100K mark, but man, we've been grinding pretty slowly lately. We hit 26K, I believe, yesterday, which is good. But I would like really have hoped to have been about 30K now. But all I can do is keep hustling, and like you guys give me feedback. I need you guys to give me feedback, like positive feedback. Share the videos, like the videos. All that good stuff really helps me out. Yeah, look out, Mr. Beast, mate. Yeah, 20 million views in one day or something stupid, eh? Oh man. Oh, sumos, yeah, mate. I've checked your channel out, bro. I love your workshops. Pretty epic. Yeah, I love that stuff, man. You're going right in as well. I see you on the podcast and doing the chats and the tours and stuff. It's good, man. Yeah, 6 years. It's hard. YouTube is like no joke. It literally is really challenging to get a big audience. Like, and some people have success very quickly, but they are the 1%. Like, there's definitely a 1% that get that. It's a hustle to get on YouTube for sure, man. Yeah, everybody, you gotta, just every video you see of mine, if you hit the like button, it really does help. That definitely helps get it shared a lot, because that's the biggest thing, is YouTube algorithm not sharing it. Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, mate. Yeah, 5K on Insta as well. I think we just did that yesterday as well. So we hit 5K on Instagram and 26K on YouTube yesterday. So yeah, it's definitely a slow grind, but yeah, we're chasing that 100K. I want to be at like 50K by the end of the year here. So, well, not this year, I guess. January. Yeah, it's only a few months away, but by the end of summer, I'd hope to be there. Oh, mate, you legend, Jackson, mate. Appreciate that, brother. It all helps. And Jackson, I don't think I have your name on here, so I'm gonna write you down. You are on the list, mate. I'm putting you down as number 69, mate. Lucky number 69, eh? Here we go. Just got in, mate. Right at the last second, Jackson, too, mate. He's cunning. Jackson Elliott in the list. Boom. All right, guys. Yeah. Here we go. Eh. So let us do this giveaway. Let's not muck around. Most people who are interested should be here. 69 names now written down. Yeah, 69 are on that page. Then let us go back over here. Let me just double check. I'll refresh the. Let's refresh the. So this is the other thing. We're gonna have to go in and count all the names to actually find out who's won. 190. So we had another couple of donations in the last 15 minutes. So we got 190 donations. Let me write that down. 190 donations. And here we go. I'll bring it up on the. That 190 is on the GoFundMe. So that's the big one that I'm counting right now. So yeah, all you guys that were on GoFundMe, you're in the running. I am just about to add up this number. What is it? So it's pretty simple equation. 190 plus 69. So what? 259. I think that's right, isn't it? 259 entries, mate. That is pretty good odds, man. I'm gonna tell you guys, like, I would have thought there would be more, but a lot of you legends did donate like some nice, healthy amounts. That does really help us. And we're gonna just put in. I'm just gonna turn off the webcam, and we're going to. There we go. So yeah, let's knock off the webcam. Here we are. We're in the window capture. You guys should be able to see what I'm looking at now. So here we go. See all donations. We got 190 donations here. So that is being entered. We got 259 total. So what I'm going to do is go into Google, and we're going to do number randomizer. So we've got 1, and we are going to put in 259. So we had 259 entries. One, yeah, so here we go. Generate the number is going to be generated here. And then we're just going to have to sift through what number it is. So basically, starting from the top, I'm going to just count down. So that's how I'm doing. I'm starting from the top when I go back into the fundraiser, and I'm counting down. So no confusion is here. Oh, my phone just fell. All right, no worries. And here we go. Generate. Okay, what happened? $77. 70, mate. Oh my. Okay, look, that was 77. 77 wins. I can't. Yep, 77, man. That's who it is. So let us have a look here. So like I just said, we had 69. So that's not too bad. I don't have to count much. So literally, from this is number one. Like Matthew is number one. That's what I said. I'm counting from the top down. So 70, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Harrison Bell. Harrison Bell, you just won an AU, mate. Who is Harrison Bell? A $5 donation too, mate. You cheeky bugger, mate. Look at this guy. What an absolute legend, mate. What an absolute legend. Who is Harrison Bell, mate? Is he in this? Is he even watching us right now? Harrison Bell, number 77. Oh my goodness, mate. I'm writing him down. Harrison Bell. You. Oh, oh, mate. Luke was 76. Oh, mate. Man. Oh, man. Who's Harrison? Hey, I bet he's not even watching, mate. I bet you he's not watching. But that name sounds familiar. I don't know if I even know him. Probably not. But Harrison Bell has won. So if he's not in here, which I don't think he is, because if he was, he'd probably be going ballistic. Listen, I'm thinking we are going to, obviously we're going to give this guy a good amount of time to come and contact me. I'll put a post out saying he's won. And, look, we'll give him a week to contact me, and we'll figure out who he is and where he is, because that's what I need to know. I'm going to see if I can find this guy. Let me do it on my phone. Let's see. Let's just type it on Facebook, Harrison Bell, and see who comes up, because I'm interested. Let's see. I have no idea. Maybe I'm friends with him on here. It sounds like it's a familiar name. Harrison Bell, mate. Let's have a look. Oh, mate, I think he's from WA. I know this guy. I do know him. He came to my cruise. I've seen his picture. There he is, Harrison Bell. He's got a Falcon there. Nice work, buddy. I'm pretty sure I know this. I know him. He's in WA, which is actually a good thing. I wanted to drive this thing across the Nullarbor, but let's be realistic. It was going to be a big issue to do that. Yeah, mate. Harrison Bell, mate. I swear I knew that guy. Rigged. Oh, come on, mate. You just seen me do it. How could I possibly rig that? How could I possibly do that? Oh man, I know you're joking. It's like I seen you saw me, guys. I typed it in. Everyone was written. You seen me count the number. Yeah, I recognize him from my last cruise on 20,000 subscribers. He had a pretty cool XR6 turbo. Yeah, he definitely was at the cruise. So lucky, very lucky, man. Yeah, he's got a girlfriend too. He was born blessed, I guess so. Hey, no, that's awesome. I actually, I think he's a really good, he's a good winner. Yeah, that's great. No, wicked stuff, guys. Now, look, appreciate all of you guys who entered. You know, yeah, the Typhoon needs to do a run across the Nullarbor now, man. Oh, I don't know now. I mean, you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to buy another AU now. Who knows? Maybe we'll do. Yeah, I definitely want one. I definitely want one. I definitely want one. Oh man, it's it's definitely oh mate, the Typhoon. No way, I couldn't do it. I could never do it. If I had a sponsor who said let's do one, then it would be all good. But yeah, no, like I could never do my Typhoon. That thing is never leaving me until I go to the grave. Um, yeah, well, I hope he doesn't sell it. I hope he uses it as like a daily or something because like it is a wicked daily, and the car just I just miss it, man. Like it's gonna be so good. Lucky, that's lucky, man. Super lucky, dude. I was fully expecting it to go to somebody in like far north Queensland or like somebody in Victoria and have a big headache of trying to get it there. I kind of wanted to do that because obviously I wanted to cross the Nullarbor in it, but that's the way it was. It was totally random, guys. You seen it there. We did Google randomizer, and yeah, what a legend. Is Harrison on? Harrison Bell, mate. He's in here. You just won an AU Falcon, mate. Yeah, bro. You literally just missed it. You can watch it back. You literally can watch it back. Send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, bro. Yeah, you were lucky number 77. And your $5 entry just won yourself an AU, mate. You are absolutely winning, man. What an absolute mate. Today's your lucky day. You better go to the casino. Like, get on it, Harrison. It's only 7:10. Go to the casino, mate, right now. Yes, buddy. This is good shit, eh? I love it. This is awesome, man. I can't wait. Harrison, the deal is you got to treat this thing with some damn respect. I'm bringing it down to you. You're going to be on camera, and I'm getting your reaction, your first drive, and just yeah, mate. You send me a message. I'll tee up when we can meet up next week. I'll give it to you next week, and yeah, maybe Monday or Tuesday or something. I can drive it down to you wherever you are. I'm wicked. It's wicked, man. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Best $5 you ever spent, bro. It's a sick AU. It is wicked, man. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have like a real sad heart every time I see this AU like around WA now. Like when I'm in Perth and I see it drive down, I'll be like, oh my god. I'm gonna be so sad when I see it. Oh man, mate. I think yes, the BF Turbo. I knew you had that. Hey, I remember you came to my cruise. I remember I looked you up on Facebook, and yes, I remember seeing you there, bro. So yeah, it's a Ford Garage, brother. Ford Garage, Mint AU. Oh man, you'll love it. It is a wicked daily. It is an absolute wicked daily. Like I'm buying another AU. Like I'm already looking for an AU because like I'm hooked. Like this whole experience absolutely hooked me to absolutely hooked me on to the AUs, bro. Man, I reckon you're gonna get some offers for this car because it's freaking clean, man. Like 300,000 Ks, they're all country, and it just glides, bro. It literally glides. It ain't a rocket ship, but she glides. Whoa, I'm stoked, man. I'm super excited to hand the keys over. So happy it's going to like a Ford fan, like, someone who's come to my cruise before. That's great. Like, I had no idea. That's wicked. That's so good. Oh, man. Swap the BF turbo motor into the AU. Mate, that would be epic. Oh, TE50, Paulie. Yeah, that is a car that like you just want to have forever. James, I think it did turn out to be a great idea. It definitely, again, like I was saying, was a crazy amount of work. Like just for me to try and like, because I'm just not used to like doing so much work myself on these cars. But yeah, it's hectic. So uh, it was good though, and like I'm super happy that this whole thing was able to come together. I'm super happy that everyone was like on board with it for the most part, and like off $5, he's just gone away with an AU now, and it seems like it's going to a good home. So I'm totally happy with that, and it's still going to be in WA as well, so that's probably a bit easier for Rego and stuff, which is great. And look, he's a legend. He's been here since 3,000 subs, so like he's a deserving fan for sure. I remember meeting him on my 20K cruise. Yeah, no, that's great. I'm super stoked. And yeah, mate, we can give that to you like straight away. I'm super excited, man. Oh man, this is wicked. Oh man. I can't wait to drive it down there, guys. Like, we're gonna do like a final. We're definitely gonna have to do like a final episode with the AU, like a real heart wrenching like bye to it, and like definitely when we go to Harrison's house and like meet him and hand over the keys and stuff. Like, this is gonna be wicked. I'm really cool. I'm really excited. Um, yeah, mate. No, what a great time. Look, 200 what was it? 259 entries. So you got to be stoked, like that was a pretty darn good chance from everybody. And man, Harrison just had the rabbit foot, mate. BF turbo motor in the AU, mate. That could be a big that could be pretty epic, man. Definitely. Oh man, Sumos, thank you, brother, for supporting. You know, it really helps, man. Like, you need multiple income streams when you're doing this YouTube game, because yeah, it's tough just going off views on YouTube for sure. But I do it for love. It's a wicked job. Like, I meet so many cool people and driving some amazing cars. It's really good. I did have. I'm gonna just fill you guys in. I'll keep the stream going for a little bit and answer some Q&As for whoever wants to hang around. Um, I had a bit of a bad day today. I'm pretty sure I got scammed by a person saying they had a W1, and literally I showed up and literally no one came, and it was only lucky that I still had another car to review today. Yeah, it was unfortunate to say the least, but I'm pretty sure we've got a couple of W1 guys over east, so I'll definitely get one eventually. But yeah, that was a first time today for being stood up for a review, which was not great, but I'm over that now, and happy that this competition has gone pretty smoothly. Yeah. There's like I didn't have time to lower this car still yet, man. So like, if you want me to come out and maybe we can do it together or something in a video. I got the springs. It's not like a crazy hard job. It's just a super time consuming job, and by myself when I've got all these appointments and like two kids, it's been hectic to try and get everything done. So that's why it's been such a stress sometimes trying to get these AU videos out. Yes, Harrison, just send me a message on Instagram, and I will get back to you after this stream straight away. We'll organize like when we can catch up and hand over the keys and everything. Nolan, mate, would have been sick. I know the W1, man. First time for everything, man. I was a bit sus. Someone says they got a W1, like it is a bit sus, but there's lots of them out there. It's just, yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate that the dude clearly scammed us as a troll. I think he was a troll. So you get it. It's all part of the game. Is the first thing for everything. So, he's probably one of those low lives that just thumbs down something straight away for no reason. But anyways, it is what it is. we got tons of cool cars still on the way. Like my week next week is totally full. Like I'm getting the F6 back from the tuners on Monday. Like that's gonna be hell cool. And man, we've got a modified SS coming on. So it is a VE SS Ute, makes 435, I think, wheel horsepower, 6-speed manual. It's pretty sweet, so I'm really excited for that on Wednesday. We've got a Trades BF Ute. So we got the tray, like the flat tray bed on the back, and he swapped in an XR6 turbo motor into it. Makes like 450 horsepower or something. That would be pretty cool. And I think I've got like a new hot hatch or something that I'm going to do as well. I have been in a Tesla. So I actually reviewed a Tesla, and when I was editing it, I just was not happy with the video. And this was kind of the first time I just gave up on the video. I just was like, no, I'm not even posting this because I just wasn't happy with how the video was. But it was a 2015 Tesla P85D, and mate, I'll tell you what, like it definitely felt fast, but it was not like stupid fast. Like I don't know, it did like 4 seconds 0 to 100, which is fast, but I don't know. I wasn't like that impressed. Like it had a lot of issues, that car. I think the newer ones would be much better, but this one was like a 2015, and yeah, it was a little bit meh. But yeah, they are getting pretty insane. Like it'd be pretty cool to try a plaid or something. Definitely. Um, Damn Novak, sorry, sorry you're late, buddy. We did give the AU away. It went to a lucky winner actually here in Perth. So who's a fan? He's been watching me since like 3,000 subscribers, which is epic. It will, yeah, we got one. I think I've got, honestly, again, I think I've got people over east who have already put their hand up with one. It's just I can't get over there at the moment. Bit faster than the territory. Look, there's been like so much love and hate for this territory. I love that territory. I don't care like if it's slow. Like it's slow. I know. Like it was really slow. It's gutless. But the whole thing with that territory was like, it was done on a budget. It was done with like a father and son, and like they were super nice blokes. And he's just teaching his kid like how to work on this thing, and they were doing it like all by themselves. And of course, it's not going to be perfect. They still really weren't done it like totally. They'd only kind of just finished the basics of it. And it was purely for a skid car. So like you just build them revs up. It had no back brakes, man. Like it had no back brakes. It definitely was. Yeah, it definitely was a slug, but it looked cool. It sounded bloody amazing. Like I love the sound of it. But yeah, I absolutely love that car. I think it was super cool. Like everyone who doesn't like it, I think is just being a little bit of a snob. Personally. Oh man, it would be great if you could get your hands on more classics to review. Oh man, it's one of those things like it's so hard to get somebody to hand over them keys just for a normal car, let alone a classic that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? So it is always a little bit of the tricky bit with insurances and stuff, but there's definitely more people over east who have been willing to put their hands up. I just have not been able to get over there, which is a shame. But yeah, it's all good. It's been really good. I did do a more. It's not really a classic, but I did do a 1995. I want to say XG Tradesman Ute, Falcon S, 5-speed manual, like mint condition, but like all original. And like, man, I can't wait to show you that, guys. That video, it was so cool. Like retro AU vibes almost. It's pretty much the same motor. It's got the sock straight six. And man, it was a pretty cool car. It was a slow, but it was cool. Um, was that pursuing? Man, I've done a couple of rotaries. I haven't done a rotary, like a good rotary, for a little while. The last rotary I did was an RX-7 from Vans West, and I think that had like a boost leak or something because it literally did like 8 seconds 0 to 100, and I was like going for it. Um, but I love rotaries, man. I absolutely love rotaries. There's a really cool video that I did. Like the quality isn't great because it was one of my earlier videos, but it was like a Spirit R RX-7. The guy had Bridgeported it. Like it was shooting flames out the back. Like it was a really cool car. I'd love to do it again. Like now that I have a bit better formula and like a bit better skills behind the camera. But yeah, I would like to get some more rotaries on for sure. Um, yeah, that territory definitely could be on the front of a Street Machine cover, I reckon. You know, a lot of people whinging about the 302 being a slug, but at the end of the day, it's all about the build and like their father and son bond. Like that was just great to see, and I like the way it looked. A lot of people didn't like the way it looked, but I thought it looked cool as like so different. It's just I love stuff like that. That's not usual. You don't see that shit all the time, and that's to me that's way better. That's almost why I love my BF more than I love the FG because you just don't see them as much. Like a Typhoon is way more rare than an FG F6 310. I love the 310 more. Like it's a better car in every way. But I just like that the Typhoon is rare. So that was why I always wanted the Typhoon. I don't know. I'm a little bit like that. I like cars that are weird and a bit more unusual that you don't see all the time. Feels more special when you have one. Um, if money was no object, what five dream cars would you like to own? This changes all the time, but like, if I've got if it's include, I've got to have my F6. Like that car is never leaving my side. So if I have to include that, I will. I'd have the F6. I would definitely have. Uh, I would. It's I'd either have I think it's the Challenger, or I would have the Trackhawk. I don't know. I don't know which one I would go for. Being in Australia, I'd probably have the Trackhawk because they're the only ones you can really get here. Uh, and then because that Trackhawk, man, is an absolute weapon. So I'd have the Trackhawk. I'd have my F6. I'd definitely have a Maloo VZ. Without a doubt, I'm getting a VZ Maloo. Without a doubt. That's coming into the garage as well. I probably would go like a killer black Lambo, like SVJ, something like the Lee Collection has. I don't know if you guys watch the Lee Collection. Like his Lambo is like the coolest thing in the world to me. I would get that. And it's hard. Like five is not enough, but I'd probably get like a real nice daily thing that I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, I don't know what I would get because money wasn't an option. Maybe probably a nice Merc of some sort. I love a C63, but like a W204, like a really clean one. Yeah, the Jeep Trackhawk Supercharged is absolutely insane. And if any of you guys are new to the channel and you haven't watched my Jeep Trackhawk video, just go and watch it right now because like type in my name with the Trackhawk because it is absolutely insane. That vehicle was so good. And the next time Car Giant has one, I'm going and I'm taking it out again and filming another video on it because I just love it. Yeah, FGX Sprint. I honestly, if I have my F6, I wouldn't probably get another one just because if I only had five, I wouldn't. But the yeah, it would be nice. I'd love to have. It's just not enough for five. You need more. You need like 20 cars, man. You need 20. Um, why do I love the BF more than the FGs? The FGs are 350 million times better than the. Well, I said that the FG is better. I just prefer that the Typhoon is more rare. I just like the look of the Typhoon a little bit more too. But I'd love the. I don't know if the looks are pretty 50. I'll probably go like 51% Typhoon. I like the looks of a clean one, and then I would go like 49%. It's that close. But yeah, it's just the fact that Typhoon is more rare. I like them a little bit more. Um, yeah, that Barra Turbo Fairlane was absolutely wicked. I am so pissed I did not buy that because that was literally for sale, guys. I don't know if you remember when I posted that. It was for sale for like 7 grand. The dude wanted like 7 grand for it, and it was like super clean. It was so well done. 7 grand, had like reasonably low Ks. I was like, man, and it drove beautifully. Like you could not even tell they had swapped the engine. It drove that well. Uh, yeah, mate. The AU didn't make my top five. Hey, we're talking like 5 cars forever, no budget. I'm definitely probably getting something a bit cooler. But man, for getting just like a cheap daily, the AU is number one, bro. Like it's number one. Like now, I want to get an AU Fairlane. You know, is it the Fairlanes? They got the boxier look to them. You know, they got the square headlights. Like I want one like that now. I want to try one of those ones, like the luxury version one. That one looks cool. I'm looking for a clean one of those. Definitely. Yeah, that's it, James. The B series have a bit of a cooler look. Seating position's a little bit better too. But the F series, yeah, it's definitely better in mechanically everything. Um, the Tornado, I do love the Tornado, but I don't know. I still feel like a Ute needs to be a V8. I still love the Tornado, but like I still kind of I still kind of have that thing in the back of my head telling me like V8 Ute, V8 Ute. Which is really what I want to get one day next to the F6 is a wicked V8 Ute. Holden or Ford. I honestly like whatever I could get as a good deal. Yes, mate, I am Canadian. Was born in Canada, raised in Canada, um, but live here now. Call it my home. Love this place. Um, 2008 two-wheel drive supercharged V6 Hilux. Mate, that sounds pretty epic. I'd be interested to see that, man. Definitely. Um, Legend, man. Canberra. Yeah, man. Well, look, I'm hoping next year I'll be able to, like in January, the start of the new year, I'm hoping I'll be able to go over east again because of the border opening. So I'm hoping that is all going to open up December 1st, and I can pop over there in the new year and do like I'm planning to just go straight up. Like I'll buy an AU in WA, drive the Nullarbor, mate, come up, or maybe I'll buy an AU over east if I can find a good deal one. You know what I mean? And that would be pretty epic, man. I need another AU for sure. Um, Mechanically, is it worth getting a B series or FG? Heard FG has more problems. No, I'm pretty. Man, from my experiences, the FGs are way better mechanically. The B series definitely's got a lot of problems, man. Like, I mean, the engines are pretty similar, but the FG definitely had some better improvements and is a lot more parts to fit on the FG. Like, you're gonna be safer buying an FG because there's just more of them. So you're gonna have more replacement parts. Like my Typhoon, I got like the third last radiator ever. Like you can't get another radiator for that Typhoon unless you go aftermarket. So that's the issue I'm gonna have with that car now. Um, but yeah, I would go FG unless you're getting a really good deal on a B series or you just really like the looks of the B series. But mechanically, the FG is better. Great Ocean Road in the F6, mate. I've done the Great Ocean Road in my old Skyline I had. I bought it in Sydney and went to Melbourne. It's a beautiful run. I'm just not. I'm not taking that. My F6, man. Like, as much as I'd love to drive it that far, now that it's tuned as well, um, yeah, it's a weekender, mate. It's a weekender for life now. I'm definitely driving it, but yeah, I'm not going to cross the Nullarbor in it. I just don't want to have those problems happen in the middle of nowhere. Do I go to the JDM Central meets? I used to go sometimes, but I've been kind of paranoid lately because the cops are kind of hit and miss at that place. So I'd hate to get sticker on the F6 because this is a little bit low. It's probably low enough that they would sticker it. Just buy a VL and be bankrupt, mate. The F6 is keeping me pretty poor already, so oh man, but I love it. Hey, it's so good. Missing link, brother. Yeah, mate. I'm definitely coming to Victoria. Like, that's one of my places I gotta come to. I've got a lot of people who put their hands up around there, so I'm keen, man. Have we had the older E55 on the channel? I don't think we did. We did have an old Mercedes. I can't remember what it was now. It was a long time ago. It was like a year and a half ago. It was a really nice. It was like one of the last true AMGs. Damn it, I can't remember what the actual model was. Big car. It was nice. It was really nice as well. Built in like 2000, early 2000s. Sounds like the AU might have to trailer the F6 to the Great Ocean Road, bro. About yeah, man. The F6 ain't crossing the Nullarbor. I'll go out and buy an AU and cross the Nullarbor. You know what I mean? Take it to streets you don't normally take it to. Yeah, so we've got a lot of crazy cars on the way actually. Have I done a 335i? No, I've only done like M3, M6, like some of the major BMWs. I've done almost all of the M cars pretty much, but nothing else really. Yeah, come on, Dan, open up already, mate. You know, sort that shit out. We've got I guess I can update you guys with some of the cars that I have done. And I don't know if any of you guys want to guess. I did do I had booked my F6 in, right, to go to the drags before I gave it to the tuner because I wanted to get a quarter mile time. I couldn't, of course, it rains on the night of the drag, so it gets postponed. And then the next night it rains again. So I couldn't go to the actual drag strip, but I did go to an empty road and do one just because why not? And I got a rough quarter mile time. It was a wet road. So I don't know if any of you guys want to guess at what that quarter mile time was from a stock F6, but I didn't think it was too bad. It's going to be very interesting to see what it does now. May I will pay you to win, or did I enter? I don't know what you're on about, but somebody won already. It's already been given away. Lucky Harrison, mate, number 77 won. Yeah, so we've got I'll just give you guys an update on what's coming. XG Falcon, the tradesman thing, which is bloody awesome. We did the JZS Crown, so this has got the 1JZ engine VVTi. That's coming out tomorrow, I think. I'm probably gonna let that come out tomorrow. Also did a 80 series Land Cruiser that's coming up, which is pretty epic, man. Lifted, got a 4.2 liter turbo diesel straight six, Japanese spec. We did a supercharged Jaguar. It's a V6 supercharged, and the rear end looks a lot like an FGX. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, and we've also got the very highly anticipated FG versus VE SV6 versus XR6 video that's going to come out. Oh, okay, we got some guesses now. We got some guesses. I'm worried about Andrews because I want to get over there, bro. That's why. I'm sick of not being allowed. Like, it's not just Andrews, it's Mark McGowan as well, but fuck. They're all annoying, mate. I just want to get over there. I don't care if I got to get vaccinated or whatever. Just let me go over. Can't work. All right, let's see. Quarter mile is legal in Mexico, Nolan. That's where I did go. So you are correct. We got a little bit of low guesses here. So from memory, it was about 14 seconds. It was about that, which it was wet. So it was raining, and that was just me like taking off and doing one. Like, so it's not too bad. Like, I mean, it was a wet road, but man, I reckon now it's gonna like go crazy. It is gonna go crazy. My F6 doesn't have leather; it's cloth. So I'm kind of glad it doesn't have leather because yeah, the leather does kind of age terribly. My cloth seats don't actually look that bad. Yeah, Kevin, mate, you nailed it, man. It was about I think it was a little bit higher. I think it was like 14.3 or 2, but like pretty close to 14 seconds. But again, wet road, not on a track. I reckon if I was at the actual raceway, it probably would have been under 14. But we'll find out when I take the car there. Who won? It was Harrison Bell won. I think we were at. I can have a look actually what we were at when we did the. I feel like I was at like 180 when I did did the quarter mile. I'll just double check here. I can't remember. So it's a quarter mile times. Yes, must have been this one. 14. Doesn't tell me my speed though. Oh, yeah, 165. 165 k's an hour at I think it said. So I reckon, man, it's gonna be way faster now. I'll tell you guys, you guys are gonna go off. Like, wait till you see this bloody F6 now. If any of you guys are new here, the F6 is still at the tuners. I'm not getting it till Monday, so I can't tell you guys the final figure yet. Still, but we had an issue with a sensor of some sort. It was only making like 300 rear wheel kilowatt, and he's been working on it like all week. But he says he's got it sorted now, and he said you're gonna be pretty happy. So I'm stoked to find out. I'm really stoked. Yeah, I mean, 14 something in the wet, it's not terrible. It was a horrible day outside, and we're talking like just a backcountry road. Like, I just had to do it on a backcountry road, or I wasn't going to be able to do it because the weather was so crappy. The drags was closed all week, so I couldn't actually get to the drag strip. Um, what was that one? Oh, XT 400 kilowatt, man. That's nice. Oh, man, it's crazy. Like I'll tell I can hint to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a hint because the tune you guys are who are here. You guys are actually like I know you guys are like proper good fans. We only got like 50 people in the chat, so it's not too big of a deal. But I'm not gonna give you guys the final figure because he has shown me he's gonna run it on the dyno again for me on Monday. So we're gonna find out. Maybe it might make a little bit more, hopefully. But he was so again. The story was he was stuck on 300 kilowatt rear wheel kilowatt. He could not get it past 300 rear wheel kilowatt, and I've got head studs now, valve springs, like big intercooler, cold air intake, like injectors. Everything was done. New coil packs, like everything's sorted, everything's clean. He was like, this car should definitely be making like 330 kilowatt plus, like no, like easily. And I believe he was running me on 16 pounds of boost because he didn't want to lean on it too much because it's got higher Ks. Uh, and so he was stuck on 300 kilowatt and he was super confused. It is on a hub, uh, and literally he says, I think it's an exhaust issue. Um, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and like literally like Friday at like 6:30, he sends me a text message and sends me a picture of literally like 510 wheel horsepower. And he's like, this is not the final figure. He goes, this is leaning on it, but it's like, it's got some balls, man. Like, it's got potential. So that's leaning on it. So it's definitely not going to be 500, but that's what you know what I mean? Like, we're in the ballpark of where we wanted. Like, put it that way. So I'm stoked to get the final figure. It should be pretty damn close, and it's going to be healthy and safe. So I'm really excited. Novak, did you? Is that what you guessed before? Novak 348. I can't remember. I'm going to look at the picture here again and just I can't actually remember the kilowatt. Yeah, he's close. He's close. He's close. He's close. Put it that way. I'll say he's close. It's around that ballpark. And again, like I haven't actually filmed the dyno run yet, so it could be a bit more, hopefully. But the figure he sent me, I'm really really happy with. Like really happy with. It's gonna be a totally different car, like totally different car. Yeah, Mike, those rear tires, man, they're gonna go. Like, I'm gonna. Hopefully, we're gonna hit 30,000 subs pretty quickly, and we can fry them, mate. Because I'm gonna be pretty damn tempted to. Um, yeah, my Brembos are good actually because I did recently replace those. So when I did my diff bushes, I replaced my rear brakes, and then shortly after, I put new brake pads in the front as well. So I've got fresh pads in them. See, but when they go, I think I'm gonna have to do my rotors as well next time. Um, how much boost do you think? Pretty basic FG. Uh, I don't know, mate. To be honest, I'm not sure. If you're adding on a turbo, I would assume you'd be running pretty standard boost to what most people would run. 12 pound. I don't know, 12 pound sounds safe to me. I think from factory they run about 9, don't they? 9. But if you're going to tune it, like I think mine is going to be at about 16 pounds of boost, and that's supposed to be safe. So, my Typhoon have warped rotors. It definitely has got. I'm gonna have to replace my rotors next time I do my brakes. Like the front, it's not warped badly, but you can feel a little vibration. Kind of, you can tell they're a little bit, because somebody, I think they did get shaved at one point. You're not meant to do that, I think. Yeah, man. Like this car. Luckily, I've got the three stage. I did have a three-stage tune set up, so I think that gives me like low boost, high boost, and like valet mode. So yeah, if it is raining and I'm not going to be taking it out in the rain, but you've got those couple of drive modes that you can drive accordingly in, which will be nice. Um, did my XR8 have any whine noises from the engine bay? Uh, it was a slug. Like it wasn't that fast, but it was still fun. Like it was still a fun car to drive. They're reasonably quick. They're quick on the top end. They're just not that great. 0 to 100. You need diff gears, supercharger ideally. But I had really had loved that Ute. I wish I still had it. Honestly, really did love that Ute. Yeah, man. There's nothing better than like a cammed V8. Like I love my turbos, but there is something so sweet with a cam. Yeah, four speed BTR, mate. Oh yes. Harrison, did you have a BAXR8 Ute, mate? I miss mine. I wish I still had it, but yeah, you can't beat a Barra though. Like for performance, the performance of the Barra is just like it's so good, and you know you still got to put a bit of money into them to make them really amazing. But like just it's pretty damn impressive. You know what I mean? Especially like back in the day when you could have picked them up for cheap as. Uh, Strap a tune on it and just go. Like they're pretty damn good. Supercharged is better than turbo. It just depends. Like honestly, it depends. Like I love it. Totally depends on the car, like how it drives. I love supercharged V8s. I love turbocharged engines. They each have their positives and negatives. The F6 is going really good, man. And then I've actually booked the F6 in on November 8th to get the front bumper finally resprayed. So the bumper is going to be resprayed, and like they're going to touch up like all the paint blemishes and try and like buff out any fade. So I'm hoping it's going to look like really clean. Uh, yeah, very soon. And then we got that power that's coming. I'm like so excited. I've still got to do a lot of work underneath the F6, like all the bushes and bearings. Like there's a lot of little things I still got to tidy up, but so keen. Yeah, mate. We definitely the Collie. I'm keen, brother. Like next trip to Collie in the F6 is gonna be wild. Let's just hope we don't break anything. Yeah, Harrison, you actually like me, mate. You swapped the XR8 for the BF Turbo. That's what I did. I swapped my BA Ute for the F6. Like so lucky, man. Like I literally bought that car. I bought that Ute like less than a year ago for 7 grand, and I loved it. Like I tidied it up a little bit, but I really didn't put much money into it. Probably put like a few $100 into it. I think I fixed. I think I gave it like a wheel alignment. I put nicer rims on it, and I put a new steering wheel on it. That's pretty much it. And like, yeah, like 8 or 9 months later, I traded it for the F6, and the F6 was like, you guys seen it when I first bought it, like it was blown out, and I've spent like a good 10 grand on that F6 now, but that F6 is still worth it's still worth more than what I've put into it. Like I've just insured it for way more than what it's like way more than 7 grand. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I That's the thing. Like, there's no getting around these Barras. They still cost money. People say it's a 2K Barra. It's not really a 2K Barra. Like, yeah, you could go buy like a handheld tune or something maybe and like plug it in. But yeah, if you're gonna do it properly and push some mega power, it's still gonna cost you a bit. But yeah, man, like the car market now, and I honestly don't think I honestly do not think that these cars are ever going to go back down. Really, like they just won't. I don't know where you are, Jack. If you're in Perth, I'll always say Rob at Monster Torque is great. But because those ZF transmissions, they definitely have a bit of finesse to them when you're doing like oil changes and stuff, and the pans on them. You gotta have you have a plastic pan, you have a metal pan. Depends on there's a few different. There's a few like weird things. I'm pretty sure those ZFs they need like oil the correct temperature, like when you're putting the oil in and shit. So I honestly just leave that to the professionals, and I just change the engine oil myself. Um, but yeah, Rob is pretty busy, but he's worth waiting for. That's it, hey Mike. Like power it's still not cheap. You know what I mean? You still gotta get into a tuner. You still gotta buy parts, like fit it. It's a lot of if you do it all yourself and you're a bush mechanic, maybe you could do it for 2 grand. But most people they can't do that, so it's gonna cost you a decent amount. Yeah, Monster Torque he is super busy, but I've heard like Simon at Extreme Ford Tuning is pretty good. Um, Honestly, Rob even says Dark Horse isn't too bad. He's, so I reckon, you're probably pretty good to go into any of them, really. But I would try and avoid going to like just a generic place. I'd probably try and stick to like a proper Ford person because those ZFs, they are a little bit like finessey. Mate, XB Coupe in Perth. Brother, like send me a message, man. Literally, like that would be bloody epic. Like honestly, anyone who's got a cool, like, it doesn't even have to be a crazy car. Like I do a lot of random cars. I do a lot of like sometimes people don't think their car's good enough, but like just send it to me and I'll be the judge. But like, man, like I'm keen. I'm always keen to see and like get messages. You know, XB Coupe, man. That's pretty damn cool. I'm keen for that, bro. Novak, the carbon fiber steering wheel and like the gauges, and I think his shifter was carbon fiber as well. I'm pretty sure he got that through the Barra boosted Barra, but I think he said some of that was like no longer for sale. I'm pretty sure they still do the steering wheel. Um, I think you might have to hit up Final Form because that's who he does it. He had some other carbon fiber bits that he had made up custom, so he was selling some of them. So you might have to look up see if he's still got any left. Tyler, yes, we did draw it, and Harrison Bell won it, mate. With the milkshake, from my knowledge, guys, it's basically just staying on top of your trans cooler. So, obviously do your regular services for your transmission, but apparently what's the problem is the trans cooler, and they reckon the Ford one is not bad, like the standard one is fine, but you need to replace it like more often than you'd probably think. Like I think they said like every like 80, 100,000 Ks something you should change it. So I'm definitely going to be doing that now that I've got work done to mine, pushing some more power. I'll be definitely doing my trans cooler. Um, Toyota Aristo. Oh, Joe, you just bought an Aristo, mate. They are killer, bro. Was it the first gen or the second gen? I've done a first gen. I reviewed a first gen. It was pushing like 500 horsepower and had a big turbo on it, single turbo conversion. Um, it was pretty hectic. Yeah, man, I love the Aristos. I love the JDM stuff still. It's cool. Um, what did I drive back in Canada? I drove my first car was a Chevy 1500 pickup. I think it was like a 1995 Chevy 1500, bench seat, column shifter, rear wheel drive, mate. Has holes in the floor from like rusting out. And I think I bought a an F-150, like a 2002 or something, like extended cab. Like everyone drives trucks in Canada because like it snows so much. You need a truck. So that was what I had before I moved. Nothing crazy. Um, I got my exhaust from Empire Performance as well. Actually, I got my X Force. Yeah, 3.5 inch and a dump pipe. Um, the giveaway, bro. It's already over, buddy. The giveaway's already been given away. Harrison Bell won, and yeah, mate. Joe, the second generation. So you got the quad headlight one. That is a slick rig, man. I love them. I absolutely love those. If you're in Perth, like let's do a review, mate. Has it got the 2JZ twin turbo in it? Surely it must if you're gonna import it. Because I think you could get them as NA as well. How old was I when I moved over here? Well, originally I moved to New Zealand, and I think I was like 19 or 20, and I think I moved. I'm pretty sure I moved to Australia when I was 22. Yes, mate. I am definitely getting my steering wheel retrimmed. I was gonna get a new one, but the fact that mine is a BF, I think it's the fact that it's a Series One. It still has the FPV pin on it, so like I feel like that's super special, and I don't want to give that up. And you can't buy them with the pin anymore, so I'm gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna have to just take the wheel off and get it retrimmed. That's one of the next improvements I'm gonna do pretty quickly because it definitely improves the feel of the car like tenfold. Joe, that's pretty damn cool. That's a cool car to import. Like they are really cool. I absolutely love them, and you don't see many of them here either. At least in WA, I don't see many at all. Um, what do I reckon about the Integra, the DC5R? They're nice. I love them. I think they're a really fun car. Um, I don't know how much they're going for right now, but they're nice. Do I think the AU Falcons will become collectible? Yes. Yeah. Um, I think it certainly depends on what AU Falcon you got and in what condition it is. Because again, if you're gonna buy a bunky AU is probably never going to be worth like crazy money. Um, but it, I think it make it get up to 10 grand, something maybe one day. But in terms of like, if you're going to get one that's collectible, I think you're going to have to get something that is in just really good condition, and ideally be something that is a little bit unique. Get like the 75th anniversary, or like one with a V8 in it, or like some VCT motor in it. If it's a manual, just little things like that. It'll really make it way more collectible. Yeah, it definitely depends. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm definitely keen to get my steering wheel done pretty soon, because it's not that expensive even usually to get the steering wheel done. It's usually like a couple $100. So yeah, Tickford. Anything Tickford is definitely going to be collectible, because Tickford has got a huge following. Like, they made really cool stuff, and it's actually getting hard to find stuff like that now. Hey, Big P man, love the support, brother. All the way from Broome, man. Wicked spot up there, man. Enjoy, man. Hope everything's good for you. Um, Saw a chick driving an AU on her P's, man. Akai, mate. What's going on? Not much, mate. Gave an AU away. We were just having a bit of a chat, man. Just talking about random questions, and yeah, Harrison Bell was the lucky winner. And yeah, mate, I'm gonna be organizing a little bit of a final send off video with the AU, I think, and just handing the keys over, and it's gonna be pretty epic. So I'm excited, definitely excited. It didn't go to anyone over East, but in saying that, it does make it a little bit more easy, because all of the border restrictions still with coronavirus would have made it very complicated and messy. So the fact that he does live in Perth is kind of a good thing. Oh, mate, you got a TS50. 3,000 Ks, man. Jesus. That's too low. That's too low. That's too low, brother. You gotta drive it, mate. You gotta drive it. TS50, man. Oh, they're wicked. Absolutely love it. Is it a manual, or does it have the buttons, the shifter buttons? The manual TS50 is wicked. Like, they're wicked. I kind of preferred the TE50, but maybe that was just because that was manual. Um, I like the wheels on the TE50 as well, but I think you could have spec'd the TS50 with Azuro wheels as well if you wanted to. But yeah, I absolutely love those cars. So cool. Man, I've been looking for E Series cars. I just can't find them. Like, can't find them. No one has a cool E Series. Like, no one ever hits me up with an E Series. Like, I don't know why. That's it, man. Like, anything, even 100,000 Ks would be low, man. If you had 100,000 Ks on a Tickford TS50, like, that's low, man. Like, 3,000 Ks is just like, I almost want to cry. Like, it's great to have it like low Ks, but man, like, that's too low. That car is like, how old would that thing be? That's got to be at least a 20-year-old car now. How much do they get? BAXR8 with 200,000 Ks would be worth? Phantom 4 speed, 90% mint condition. Um, is it a Ute, or is it a sedan? That's it, eh? You gotta drive it. Like my F6 has got like 212,000 Ks on it or something now, and like I always feel I'm like that is high, but I'm like I'm not gonna not drive it. Like I'm still gonna drive it. Like if it blows up, I'm gonna just rebuild it. Like it's one of those things. Like you gotta just drive them. You know, I get so much joy out of it. Um, I love to look at it as well, but it's just not the same. You got to take it out. It's and you don't put. I don't put stupid Ks on it. I probably put 9,000 Ks on it in like a year, but like that seems like a reasonable amount to me. Oh man, it's around here. Yeah, man, it's huge Ks. 3,000 Ks just driving to Perth and back. No, easily, mate. Yeah, and that's true as well. Like if you've got too low like if you don't have enough miles, like it hasn't broken in the engine yet, like you apparently I'm pretty sure you get like seals that crack and like it's really actually not good. You should let it drive. You should drive it, at least I would be driving a car. Even if I had a big collection, I'd be driving all of my cars like at least once a month, like just letting them idle up, warm up, drive for a little bit. I should review a bus. It's funny. I was actually thinking about it today. I said we saw a crane drive by when we were filming. We were filming a Hyundai SUV thing today, and I saw a freaking crane drive by. And I'm like, we should do a review on a crane or something stupid, like just to see what people do. That's it, Patrick. 200,000 on a Barra, mate. They just run in. I just got it on the dyno at 212,000, mate. So you know what I mean? Like, send it, fully send it. Trans Perth bus review. Hey, that would be pretty funny, actually. Yeah, don't even drive the bus. Just sit on the bus and review the experience. I don't think it'd be very good. Was there an AUGT? Well, that the AUGT was the TE50 or the TS50, really, wasn't it? I have a guy who's in Perth who's got a TL50 T3. Yes, for those that know, they know. Super rare. And he's been keen to do a video, but we just can't get him. I just can't get him to like secure a day. I'm like, I really want to get this car on. Like, it's absolutely insane. Um, I need to get in his ear again because that car would be so cool. Like a TL50 Series 3. There's like 50 of them ever made. Like there was only like 50 of them ever made. Yeah, 0 to 100 in a crane. That would be that would be a pretty scary one. Yeah, mate. That's it. Like average about put 6 8 Ks, 6 or 8,000 Ks on it in a year, man. That's healthy. I feel like that's a pretty damn healthy compromise for like using it as like more a weekend car, going to car shows, like stuff like that. You're gonna put on like a reasonable amount of Ks. That's totally acceptable. Oh, Andrew, I can't remember what car you emailed me about, but it's not even built yet in the USA. I don't know what car it is, but man, gee, yeah, there's definitely a huge uh, issue right now with car parts and chips and shit. So it is 8:14 in WA, so just after 8. Garbage truck. Man, I used to work as a garbage truck driver, so I'm well equipped with the garbage trucks. Drift all the different train lines. Oh, Midland line, mate. Armadale line. No, thank you. I've been on that line a few times and I don't like it. What would I consider as the better daily driver, a VF SV6 or an FG XR6? Depends on who you are. That question. I think it really depends on who you are. If you're just gonna go based on like mechanics and reliability, definitely I would go the FG. But if you're going to say like what's a better daily, like the SV6 is a nicer car to drive in terms of like interior. It's got more like modern stuff to it. Like most non-enthusiasts who don't work on the car themselves will like that better. Uh, but yeah, if you're an enthusiast, I'd definitely go an XR6 for sure. There's just a bit more you can do to it. It's easier to work on yourself, simpler, it's more reliable. But definitely the VF is like a big improvement over the VE. I have a 1996 8 XH Ute with all the BNS gear on it. 5-post pull bar. Oh, mate. That sounds epic. See, this is why I got to get over east. Like, I got so many legends with cool cars that Perth is so much smaller than it's not the biggest city, so um, it's frustrating. I need to get over there. Oh, the VL Calais, man. I got another VL in Melbourne. I was offered a VL as well, and the same one Clay Wong reviewed. So I actually got offered to like do a review on that before Clay Wong did the review, and yeah, just not being able to travel, coronavirus, is so annoying. So yeah, I got so many cars over there. SV6 in manual, FG XR6 in auto. If it's an FG, if it's a ZF auto, I'd go the. I personally would still go. I personally would go the XR6, but I mean, I did a review. It's coming up. Like I did do a review of a VE versus an FG, and honestly, the cars were pretty similar. I'm not gonna lie. Like they were pretty similar. So uh, yeah, they weren't that different in terms of like drives. It was really more. Uh, it's really more comes down to like your reliability and maintenance. I have been doing a few more 4-wheel drive videos, but again, like it's just something that I'm not super as familiar with, so I do kind of not know as much on the 4-wheel drives, which comes through on camera, I think sometimes. But I've got another 80 series Land Cruiser on the way, which has got a pretty special engine in it. It was the 4.2 liter straight six diesel, 24 valve. So I think it was the 1HD FT, if I'm not mistaken, which is one that's pretty special. Um, Mate, review a Kenworth with 3 trailers. Road train, mate. I could review a road train. I got my road train license, so I can. I'm legally allowed to drive a road train, so that would be pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the VE SV6 I did, it actually wasn't that bad. It was like surprisingly similar to drive as the Falcon. And it was actually surprisingly quick too. It was just, I don't know, like I sat in it and like both of them had ups and downs, but they were both pretty even, really. Ooh, 1986 XF Falcon. That would be cool, mate. Obviously, I gotta get down. I gotta come down and see you, mate. You got a couple of cool cars, so we got a full day of cool filming right there, which would be pretty epic. Man, this is what I need. I need to be over east, just going to the next town over, next town over, next town over. I'd be there for months, mate. I know so many people. It's ridiculous. I could literally like get out of WA and I'd probably have like a 6 months worth of cars to review every day. Um, is that a Bobcat note, Mike? I've got my skid steer license as well, mate. Man, I got a license for just about everything, so I should. That'd be pretty funny. I'm not the best operator of it though. They're pretty damn hard to drive. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, but yes, guys. The winner. We picked a winner. Harrison won, and we've been chatting here for a little while. Uh, that's it, guys. I'm probably gonna end the stream because we got custom cars and coffee tomorrow, so I've got to get a bit of work done now and prepare for that in the morning because that's early. Um, yeah, thank you guys for everything. Like everyone who's entered in the competition. Everyone who's been in the live stream and been out throughout this whole process, donated. Thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate it all. So, look, are we gonna do another one? I don't know at this stage. Like I said before earlier on, like this was a crazy amount of work, and like it is pretty full on. But if we had a big enough people say they wanted to do it again, and try and pick another car for somebody to win, because obviously we've got a winner here, which is great. We could definitely potentially set up another fund or something and do it. So it was pretty awesome. Thanks everyone who got involved, like been invested in it, like donated. 259 entries doesn't sound like a lot, but we still raised a decent amount to like buy this AU, fix it up, like rego it, everything. Like everything's pretty much paid for on this car and got all the parts for it. So it's pretty awesome that we were able to do that through just everyone like you guys who watch. So I love that. That's awesome. And look, if we do it again, we'll do it again. You guys are gonna have to comment in the comment section, not on this video, but when I do the last AU video, I'll probably do a little bit of a spiel. And if we get enough interest, I'll definitely do another one maybe. So congrats to Harrison, and thanks again for everyone who was donating and came in and watched. Love you guys, and I'll post a video coming up tomorrow. The JZS 171 Toyota Crown, pretty sweet. So yeah, keep you guys posted. Tuesday I'm gonna have the the F6 update for the dyno run. I'll let the dyno run video come out probably on Tuesday. And yeah, man, Harrison's video will probably be not far off that either, because he'll definitely get it this week. So that's exciting. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna go to bed and prepare some stuff, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. So yeah, thanks again. Take care, guys. Have a good night, and enjoy your weekend. XR5 for life. Legend, guys. See you guys.